you exhale, you're going to reach for your right foot as if you're going to take it and suck it.
Hey, it's Troy Casey, the Certified Health Nut, and we're back here at the Holistic Healing Institute, or what I like to call the whole enchilada. And so as we've seen with the assessment that Wayne Daniels did with me, it's not as simple as just getting back into the gym. There's certain elements in the body attached to the mental and emotional component. It's kind of our spiritual journey, or our soul contract, if you will, is my understanding. And so I've learned a lot just doing the assessment and then activating my transverse abdominis. And so now we have Patty, which is the yin to Wayne's yang, and she's going to take us through some other just basic exercises, the next element to turn my body on, to turn me into a fully functional human being. Is that right?
Absolutely, like me at 55.
Look at that, man. So anything's possible. It's never too late to get healthy. So, and if you want more information with Patty and Wayne, there'll be more information in the description box, as well as you can always pick up a copy of How to Eat, Move, and Be Healthy, Paul Chek's Bible to the functional fitness world, and holistic health in general. So if you want to study at home, and you can also watch Wayne's assessment of me and where my physical capabilities are at, kind of where my mind is at, and all of the above, as I continue in my dream of being yoked at 50. Here we go.
All right, I'm going to show you this first exercise. I was actually taught this by Paul Chek at my HLC certification, and it's one of the most fascinating exercises in terms of waking the body up in an early morning, stretching it, and getting some life force into you. It's very simple. I actually call it the toe sucker. I don't recall what Paul calls it. What we're going to do is we're just going to lie down flat on our back, stretch the arms above the head straight, take a deep belly breath, expelling the air through the nose. A couple more. And when you take the belly breath, you want to make sure that you fill your belly up 2/3 of the way, and the last part, bring it up to the diaphragm, out through the lungs. Okay, one more, Troy. You can, as you exhale, you're going to reach for your right foot as if you're going to take it and suck it. Suck the toe and hold it for a few seconds. Exhale, release, alternating the other foot. Inhale, exhale up. Bring the toe to the nose, sucking. Release. Again. Inhale down. Exhale up. Keep going, Troy. They said this is a great exercise if you're stuck in a hotel room, the busy executives that you are, and you don't have time to rush to the gym or go on a power walk. This is a great way to wake yourself up in the morning, and it's also opening up the body in that it releases some of the tension in the myofascia, which is a thin sheath over the muscle. So it's kind of softening up the fuzz in the body. So I do it approximately 20 times. Breath is very important. So you're filling up the belly 2/3 of the way, then you bring it up to the diaphragm, out through the nose, tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the teeth. And I notice when I do this first thing in the morning, I can actually feel the energy coming up through my head. It's such an invigorating stretch. So here you have the what I call the toe sucker, and maybe you could ask Paul the proper name for this. Fantastic.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do next, Patty?
Okay, next I want us to do a supine lateral ball roll. This is what you call a big bang exercise. Gets into all the neural pathways. It requires a lot of stability for the small stabilizer muscles. Let's get you in better alignment. So straighten out towards me. Yeah, there you go, right about there. Okay, so Troy's going to be on his shoulders. He's going to have a nice bridge. So not too, yeah, right about there. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to, yeah, this sounds really trippy, but coming from a female, suck up those balls. Okay, the testes. Okay, that's where you're going to get your core stability, is holding that posture with those testicles.
I feel it in my ass too.
Lovely. Stay away from the that. So anyway, what you're going to do now is you're going to grab the stick in front of you, arms wide out. Okay, right about there. And slowly you're going to crab crawl with your feet, yes, towards me. And you're going to remain just on one shoulder, and then you're going to keep breathing, drop the hips a little bit. And then I'm going to be palpating you. Okay, come over to the other side, crab crawl on the other side until you're on this shoulder. And palpating wakes the body up, gets the energy systems open. Okay, on a 3 count. Okay, come on, roll back. Tongue on the roof of the mouth still for proper diaphragmatic breath and stabilizing the neck. Okay, one more on this side. And then now I'm going to ask you to bring your head off the ball. Okay, now, keeping that tongue on the roof of the mouth. Bring this up a little higher. Breathing. Okay, back the other side. Okay, 3, 2, 1 this way. Tongue on the roof. So he's got his neck engaged now, so it's integrated. Okay, one last one to the left.
So the neck is always supposed to be up?
You know what, that's a progression. I wouldn't do this for a beginner, but you're not a beginner. Okay, now slowly roll up and sit on the ball so you can, so it doesn't shoot out from under you and fall. The progression is to start with your neck with the beginner on the ball, because you don't have that stability. And then as you advance, then you bring your head up and you integrate the neck muscles. So you're also working these as well. And that's why it's so important to keep the tongue on the roof of the mouth as well. It helps integrate the neck muscles.
I love that exercise, Patty, because I can feel it where you don't think you're going to feel it. I felt it all in my ass. I felt it all in my groin, and it was stabilizing my whole trunk.
Absolutely.
And so it's such a powerful exercise.
Absolutely. Deep intrinsically, it fires up the inner unit. And one of the things that I'd like to share real quickly is that most women are incontinent by the time they're 40 years old. And it's getting worse and worse. And that's because their pelvic floor isn't functioning and firing. And it's going to happen with men too. Go to Costco and what do you see? Depends all over the place. These are the type of exercises that bring that pelvic floor integrated with the outer unit. So very important. This is a great exercise. You can repeat it 3 separate sets and boom, you're ready to start your workout. Cool.
Great.
Thank you.
Awesome. Assalamu alaikum.